Government issues first ever rules to carry out internet shutdowns in India. What the government's new rule book for internet shutdown says. Who can authorize internet shutdown? Who reviews the order? What are the legal issues associated with internet shutdowns? What are the ethical concerns of internet ban? Do these shutdowns question the basic idea of digital sovereignty? What will be the impact of internet shutdowns on GDP? GS Paper 2, Important Aspects of Governance. What is the context about? India has seen a steep rise in the number of internet shutdowns over the past few years. These shutdowns are generally imposed under Section 144 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1973. Now the Indian government has responded to fierce criticism of its increasing use of internet shutdowns by codifying rules for when the extreme measure is allowed. The temporary suspension of telecom services, public emergency or public safety rules meant internet shutdowns could be carried out in a more organized manner. What the government's new rule book for internet shutdown says. Who can authorize internet shutdown? According to the notification, the order can be made by the Secretary to the Government, in the Ministry of Home Affairs in the case of Government of India, or by the Secretary to the State Government in charge of the Home Department, in the case of a state government. The order will be subject to the confirmation from the Union Home Authority, most likely Home Ministry, within 24 hours. Who reviews the order? A review committee constituted by the state government or the central government will meet within 5 working days of issue of directions for suspension of services due to public emergency or public safety and record its findings on whether the directions issued are in accordance with the Act or not. What are the legal issues associated with internet shutdowns? Imposing internet ban arbitrarily goes against the rule of law and will create doubt about the intentions of the government. It contravenes on the fundamental rights of freedom of speech and expression of people given to them by Constitution. It hampers the people's right to profession as many professional services suffers huge economic losses and many a times prolonged bans result in job cuts too. It violates UNHRC resolution to protect offline and online rights of individuals. Since most of bank accounts have been linked with Aadhaar and mobile, it also affects subsidies, scholarships, thereby impacting right to food, life. What are the ethical concerns of internet ban? Internet shutdown blocks a person's intellectual growth and his ability to make a choice by blocking flow of information. Leads to spreading of rumors due to poor information dissemination, breakdown in health and emergency services. It calls in the question of professional ethics. Political expediency should never be the reason to internet shutdown. In the event of a ban on the internet, citizens might feel that their right to normal communication is being abridged, especially in the context of situations when the government is insecure about its popular standing among people. It is against the privacy of citizens, whose actions are intentionally checked and directed by the state. Do these shutdowns question the basic idea of digital sovereignty? The internet restrictions can cancel people's civil rights, imperil livelihoods, and cost businesses their ability to function. In digital India, every policy decision about the internet affects the rights of citizens. In a cashless India, where Aadhaar numbers identify and control all buying and spending, every Indian's privacy and freedom to participate in the market depends on internet policies. Living in digital India, we should carry our democratic values into this new age. then only we can say Digital India is boon to us. Shutdowns, which are a negative expression of the idea of digital sovereignty, are not just for undemocratic societies anymore. The impact on gross domestic product. Overall, these disruptions cost countries a total of at least $2.4 billion over the past year, with impact ranging the highest in India at $968 million. Shutting down access to popular services or to the whole internet, even for a short period of time, undermines economic growth, puts lives in jeopardy, separates people from friends and family, and erodes confidence in the governments that take such drastic and ill-advised steps. Shutdowns harm small and large businesses and lead to big economies' losses. As the digital economy grows, these costs will accelerate.